Been 73 centimeters tall, and his reach is the exact. To have you with us for this all-action affair, we expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Missing with the left uppercut. So much for boxing. This is a fight. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
It's so hot, so heat. If there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Which fighter will say no mas? He parries away the left uppercut. Just misses with that uppercut. Straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Robinson in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges...
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
The charts action from both of these fighters. They blocked the hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Catch and shoot. Better start respecting each other's punching power. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Then step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Sugar Ray is down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down.
Let's get it started in round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And he scores with the counter. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Neither fighter willing to slow down. A perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Jab misses. Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punch. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Missing with the hook. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Talk about Ben in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing. Down goes Ben! I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Ben in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And a big shot rattles his cage. Conor Ben right now. Will he go down? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The right hook just missed. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominant.
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. There's a counter shot. They block the left there. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter shot lands. And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? Looks like they've shaken it off.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Robinson goes to the canvas. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I'm gonna see that again. Where did that come from?
Talk about Robinson in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. Here comes round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I need...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you continue.
Did you see that? And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight... And there's the bell for round 8. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
How about that time counter shot? Another scoring shot there. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow.
Down goes Ben! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.